Hey everyone, Pete Werner here with your Diz Daily Fix for Monday, June 4th, 2018. Here is what's happening today. According to a report by the Orlando Sentinel, plans are being put in place to begin construction of a new Walt Disney World Resort Hotel on the land that was once occupied by River Country. Now, if you're not sure what River Country is, that actually used to be what was considered the pool for Fort Wilderness, but it was really a water park, and it was awesome. But Disney closed it many, many years ago, and I think about 5 or 6 years ago, somebody snuck in there and was taking all these really great pictures of this dilapidated, abandoned area right on Disney property, and I think he got kicked off property or something. Something bad happened to him, but nonetheless, Disney is now, it's been rumored and reported, but the Orlando Sentinel actually went in depth and got a lot of people on record that this is being built. Contractors have been hired. They're saying that the resort will cost Disney well upwards of $350 million to develop. And according to their report, this is going to include at least 1,300 hotel rooms and as many as 900 Disney Vacation Club units. So we're looking at a very big hotel in the area over where Fort Wilderness is right now. Now, Disney is not commenting on this report, nor are any of the contractors, but coming from the Sentinel, it is safe to say that this is more than just a rumor. So stay tuned. I have a feeling we're going to be hearing more about that. In other news, out in Disneyland, cast members at Disneyland may be among the first to get a $15 per hour minimum wage salary. An offer was made to the union representing approximately 9,500 of Disneyland's 30,000 cast members that would raise the minimum wage from $11 to $13.25 immediately, with another increase to $14.25 in 2019 and eventually going to $15 by 2020. Disney stated that wages for the remaining cast members will be addressed during ongoing negotiations. Now, also in Disneyland news, there was a story released late last week that might give us a hint as to when the highly anticipated Star Wars land may be opening out in Anaheim. Disney announced that they are going to be expanding blockout dates on certain annual passes starting next year. Those people holding deluxe annual passports will not have access to the Disneyland park on Fridays and Saturdays starting in June of 2019, and they'll be blocked out the entire last week of June altogether. This is leading some to speculate that that would be the period when Disney is planning to open that new land out in Disneyland. Now, Disney had announced that they would be opening Star Wars Land in California in the summer of next year and here in Walt Disney World sometime in late fall. Now, Signature Pass holders and Premier Pass holders are not blocked out at all, but it's the deluxe passports that are being blocked out. And I will tell you, having just come back from Disneyland, they are not happy. But the problem is there are so many people with annual passes in Southern California for Disneyland that Disney's got to do something. So we'll see how this all shakes out, and we'll see if that actually holds up, that the last week of June may be when we will see the first iteration of the new Star Wars land out in California. Over on the Diz today, contributor Rachel Ashbrook has a Disneyland-related story. How does Grizzly Peak stand up to the real Pacific Northwest? Grizzly Peak, of course, is a section in Disney California Adventure. And so Rachel is talking about how well that kind of connects you with that area. Also, contributor Kate Joseph has an article, Should Rock and Roller Coaster Go Retro? Interesting idea. You'll find that over on the Diz, wdwinfo.com. Trending on dizboards.com today is a thread entitled Disneyland Resort and Disney California Adventure now have separate blockout dates. The thread was started by poster Midnight Star on the Disneyland forum. And in the thread, posters are discussing the changes that were revealed that I just talked about for the annual pass holders. They're actually moving to park-specific calendars, meaning there will be one set of blockout dates for Disneyland Park, one set of blockout dates for California Adventure. So if you want to learn more about those changes and what people are saying, head over to the Disneyland Resort Forum on dizboards.com. Finally, in the weather, if you're heading into the parks in Orlando tomorrow, you can expect partly cloudy skies with a high of 92 and a low of 72. Out in Anaheim, I can tell you the weather was just gorgeous. and tomorrow's no exception. It'll be partly cloudy with a high of 77 and a low of 60. You can find links to all these stories and more on our Daily Fix main page at wdwinfo.com/dailyfix. That'll do it for me today. Join us again tomorrow for the next installment of the Diz Daily Fix. Have a great week, everybody.